Alright guys, what's up? We got another weekly story time. This is weekly story time number... Frick, I think it's 6. I said 4 last time, I think I was wrong. I think this is number 6. Okay, I was here. To be honest, I've not been on my forever world here in a bit. I do want to address a couple things. So this week I am in New York City. I'm recording this the Saturday before I go, however, this will get uploaded that Wednesday. I'll be making videos while I'm there. And I know this is coming out, and you probably have already seen those. But I'm making a deal with myself here, making this on a Saturday. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm losing it or something. Yeah, I'm going back to working on this, path. So yeah, like I said, I'm starting to run out of ideas. I'm gonna try and make this work, though. So the first one I've got here, I actually, you know what, never mind. I think I've told this one. I'll go back through my brain, see if I can think. You know what, I'm gonna cut it until I can think of one. Alright, I'm back. Now this next one isn't necessarily a story of the past, it's more of a plan. But I think it counts as a story. So, if y'all have seen my binder tours video for my Pokemon, I know the sound quality sounded insane compared to what I'm doing here. And, yeah, I'm gonna address that. Oh my gosh. I am going to address that. I plan on getting an external mic at some point. I don't know when, but I plan on doing it. But you know what? Okay. You know, that's gonna reveal something I don't necessarily want to do right this second. So instead I'm gonna talk about spleefing. Something else. So if y'all collect Pokemon cards, y'all know that the economy is terrible right now. Like, the economy for cards, awful. However, I do remember. Stop. Oh, at least he agreed. I do remember when a booster box was $150, a pack was $5, and like ETBs were $40. But now it's like, oh yeah, come buy this ETB for $80. It has 9 packs. Dude. Did I just say 80 or 90? I think I said 80. I'm losing it, but there's 9 packs in there, right? That's like $8 a pack, which is today's standard. That's not very good. Of course, there is nothing to be done. Next up. You may play Pokemon Go out there. I know my videos don't reach a lot of people yet, but anybody out there play? Okay, I'm looking for some friends to invite me to raids for this Go Fest, because I don't have a lot of legendaries and I'm trying to fill out the decks, so that would be the time to strike. I mean, if you do, and I haven't friended you already, just like comment on this video, like give me a code and I'll friend you. Okay, I'm gonna go back to pausing it until I can think of something. Alright, I'm back. So this one's relatively recent. I mean, I guess it happened last year. So I hope people are familiar with the NFL. I mean, if you live in America, you're definitely familiar with it. But my team is the Tennessee Titans, and see, I think it was week 5 in October of the past year. So last year, 2025, they're playing the Cardinals, and the Titans were awful last season. I mean awful. 3-14. Awful. Now, if they were a golf team, they would have been one of the best, but unfortunately they were not. So I was watching, and this is one of the 3 games they won. But in the 4th quarter, at, let's see, I think it was around 14 minutes, the Cardinals had just scored some kind of touchdown or something. 21-6. And I'm watching there. I'm like, okay, it's another game like this. It's gonna be a blowout. But no, I'm seeing them starting to claw back. They get 1 touchdown. And then it keeps going. Interception. Turning into a fumble. Recovered by the offense for a touchdown. Yeah. Cameron Ward threw an interception. He was a rookie. Week 5. Don't expect too much of this kid. I mean, I think he's a great quarterback, but don't expect too much of him in week 5. He throws an interception. The Cardinals are so terrible that he fumbled it. This guy fumbled it. So, I mean, that was just sad. Like, I kind of feel bad. I also remember when Cardinals running back was running for a touchdown, fumbles it last second. I do believe if he didn't fumble it last second, the Cardinals actually would have won the game, even though it would have been stupid. They would have won, but no. I remember sitting there, and I was happy about that comeback win over the 3rd overall draft pick team. I mean, the Titans got the 4th, so I guess it does say something. Why is there copper down there? Well, anyway. Alright, let's see. Let's think of something else. Ooh, okay, alright. So the first time I was in New York City. Now, like I said, I'm there right now. Or, I'm not when I'm recording this, but when it's uploaded, I am. My first time was during the Canadian wildfires. When all the smog was coming down in New York. So, in our hotel, you look out the window and you don't see anything. You literally cannot see anything. I mean, you could see about, I don't know, 100, 200 meters. That was it. And that's not very far. Like, you can't see any of the tall buildings. You're just stuck there looking at a couple of the small buildings right in front of you. Yeah. I do remember, while I was there, I went to the, like, well, call me a nerd, I went to the math museum, and it was actually kind of fun, because they had all these different experiments there, And the experiments were actually fun. So, when you think about it, it wasn't a museum, it was a play place. I guess that was fun. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going a little insane. Which wouldn't surprise me. I don't know what else to do. I guess I'll talk about all the places I've been to in New York. Might as well, since I'm about to go there. So, let's see. I've obviously been in the Statue of Liberty. I've been in the Crown. Ellis Island as well. I didn't like Ellis Island as much. I'm honestly trying to think. Let's see. I've been to Central Park. Been to Gresham Village. I don't know how you say it. I've been World Trade Center. Look, you thinking. It's got me thinking now. Let's see. You know, when I upload this tomorrow, I'm going to the Intrepid Museum, as well as going to see Hamilton, which is gonna be cool. If you haven't heard of Hamilton, I've heard it's good. Am I going insane? I might be going a little insane. I've been to the Met and MoMA. Those were both equally interesting. I'm not very passionate about the arts. I mean, I'll go. I've seen it. I've seen it. I saw Story Night. Story Night was a big one. Well, there's gotta be somewhere else I've been. I can say the subways Ratatouille inhabits. I'm pretty sure Ratatouille is in the subway. Like, Ratatouille kind of just lives there. However, I have seen flat Ratatouille, and flat Ratatouille is not a nice sight. If you like, if you see a flat Ratatouille, it's not good. It's really not good. Oh yeah, there's this place, chocolate place, really good chocolate. Probably the finest chocolate ever. Sorry, Donald Trump. Oh yeah. You know, that leads me to think of something else, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So, there's somewhere else in New York I'm forgetting for sure. Oh yeah, I've been to both Lego shops, and as I'm recording this, hopefully I went to Rockefeller Center and the one on 5th Avenue. Nope, those are the same ones. There's another one. Hopefully I've been to both, and I got my Lego passport. If you didn't know, Lego does passports where they can stamp a passport. Like, you ask for one, it's free, and you can stamp one for you to Lego store you go to. And I know there's one in Nashville, so I've been there for a Tennessee Titans game. There's one in Nashville that I want to go to. It's in the mall, and it's gonna be a starting point. I don't even know where some of them are. Bye bye, Piglin. Nope, I said bye. I did that in front of Baby Strider. Whoa. Alright, well, I'm gonna talk about Tamagotchi life, living the dream. And then I'll explain what happens over there. In Tamagotchi life, living the dream, I've got 17 Miis on my island. I've not made a Mii in a minute. It's been a second. I've not been playing my Tamagotchi life a whole lot. However, I'm gonna try and remember all the Miis I have. I think I've already talked about this, but let me just go grab my Switch real quick and I'll explain it all. Alright, so I'm back. I've got it with me. Tamagotchi life, living the dream is loading up right now. By the way, I'm starting a new fundraiser. Just kidding. It's not a fundraiser. I mean, it's a subscriber goal. I mean, like I said, you don't have to subscribe and need help. You don't have to like. You don't even have to watch this. I mean, if you're hearing this, that means you've watched a lot of this. But you don't have to. I'll just make this for fun. However, I am gonna list off the Miis I have. Don't ask. Don't ask. Alright, so first up we got Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Ash Ketchum, who's 42 by the way, as well as Misty. Ash Ketchum and Misty are married, and they had a child. Unfortunately, it was a girl, and it resembled Misty, so I named it Mashy. I don't know. And then there's me, Jiggles, the Wiggleton Gamer, however you want to say. And then I've got one of my cousins, undisclosed cousin, Kim Jong-un, Young Sheldon, one of my friends, ChatGPT, another one of my friends, I'm not saying their name, Nimona from the Generation 9 Pokemon games, Vladimir Putin, Cam Ward, and Mr. Yeast. Now, you probably don't know who Mr. Yeast is. You probably know who Mr. Beast is. But you don't know who Mr. Yeast is, and I will explain this. So, Mr. Yeast, he's the guy in the alley who sells soggy bread for 70 cents. And this guy is serious about his bread selling. He's very serious. He also might be doing some questionable stuff, considering his irises are white. And it looks like he's pretty shocked. But Mr. Yeast has no friends. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit here and give a live commentary of Mr. Yeast interacting with Barack Obama. No, not Barack Obama, actually. Mr. Yeast is going to become good friends with Vladimir Putin, because that's the only person he's actually met. So I'm going to turn up my sound and put this at the mic. Alright, so I've got Mr. Yeast and Vladimir Putin here. Okay, Mr. Yeast. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Perfect timing.
Okay.
I have something for you too.
Okay, what's happening here?
Oh, no.
You
I
can't
have too
understand
many
what
of
Mr.
these as
Yeast
it
is saying. He speaks in Morse
You'd be
code.
doing me a favor by taking it.
Okay, this interaction's not going very well. They're shoving brownies and maple blue Trump cake in their faces. Okay, well, Mr. Yeast and Vladimir Putin are on a walk now, so maybe it went well. I'm just gonna monitor this as I continue on with the episode. Very interesting commentary. If I can find... Can y'all recommend some free recording software that I can use in order to record Switch videos? I've got the capture card, but I can't find a free software that also doesn't mess with my controllers, because my controllers weren't responding correctly. Um. Alright, so time to explain this. So, the Wiggleton Gamer, he was ancient debris mining. And he fell in some lava. If you couldn't tell. Looks like Mr. Yeast and Vladimir Putin are on a walk on a deserted island right now, by the way. If anyone was wondering. I did actually find 2 pieces of ancient debris right here, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, so we fell from, like, up there, that netherrack, or whatever kind of brick that is, because I can't remember. So if he fell from up there into lava, he left, and he couldn't get on for 2 straight months. But me and Matt the Stud, I'll put him in the description. He doesn't upload anymore, but maybe I can change that. I don't know. Talk some sense into him. Looks like Mr. Yeast and Vladimir Putin did nothing, by the way. But me and Matt the Stud, we finished this, and we're able to save him. So that was pretty cool, and that was it. And this episode's already getting a little long. Yeah, I hope y'all have been liking my New York series. I think that's what I'm uploading. I think I'm doing that. It'll be a day delayed. So I'll have to upload it at night. But what is happening with Mr. Yeast? Mr. Yeast is trying to jump to a cherry tree, and it's forcing all the means to fall down. It's... What is happening? Okay. Well, anyway. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a day. I'm just gonna end it right now.